don't get me wrong, the most important thing is competence, isn't it? That they ride the bike well.
Yeah.
But they might have 6 athletes they're looking at for one spot on the team next year. They're going, he's fast, he's quick, he's a true professional, but he's not quite as quick. And they have all these things, and they go, all right, so that guy is the fastest out of these group, but he's a buffoon.
Yeah.
Do we want to travel 200 days a year with this guy? Do you want to be stuck in the airport for 10 hours with this person?
Yeah.
And you might think, okay, he's not quite as quick, but he shook my hand really well. He was really nicely spoken.
Yeah.
He's immaculately clean. He's always organised. We can develop him into a better athlete than we could this guy who's now a bit of a buffoon.
No, exactly. And going back to having the clean kit and stuff, as a, I was a juvenile or even a ripper. For the race run, normally at the Pierce races, you have 2 race runs. Every race, I'd put clean kit on.
Yeah. And
I'd have everything ready and stuff. And I remember the other sort of kids around me were like, whoa, what's he doing? What are you doing?
People were saying that to me when we started training together. They go, God, he's crazy. He has all his kit folded out, dead square, and his goggles there and spit. And I think, fuck, that's brilliant. I absolutely love to hear shit like that.
Yeah, and as a kid, I was kind of like, I don't know, I wasn't really in the fun group. I was always quite
focused,
and I wanted, my main goal.
You know what you want.
Win.
You know how to get it.
I had good friends and good people around me, but I didn't want to be the people who messed around and lit fires in the car park. I wasn't really like that. And seeing again Morgan Tyrrell being super organised, I wanted to be like that, and I wanted to get sponsored and be on a big team. And I thought, that's the best. I thought the best way to do it.
And that's the type of behaviour I'm trying to hammer into young athletes that I train at, like 15 and 16. Because I train them in the gym, of course, but athlete development goes beyond just the physical preparation. I'm talking to these people. What do you want? How do you think you're going to get it? And that's the type of thing I say. There's no reason you couldn't have immaculate clean kit in the van. And there's no reason your bike shouldn't be flawless.
It helps massively at the World Cups because it's such a quick turnaround for things. You have practice in Q1, and if you have to do it for Q2 again, if you've not got your goggles and your kit ready, especially on a wet race, if you don't have things prepared and ready, you're going to be rushing around, like struggling.
Yeah, and your stress levels are higher, and
your stress levels are higher, and they're already high. And
you're going up in the gondola and going, I haven't got my fucking goggles.
Oh yeah, I forgot this.
Fuck yeah, calling your dad. Oh, and then is there someone at the top I can borrow them? And it's not a way to perform on a race day.
You can't be like that, and I think you just got to be like a lifestyle. You need to be prepared and ready for things, and
even for today, right? Dave said, "Oh, is Jordan on the way down?" I go, "Yeah, he won't be late." And I went to check my phone then, and you text me saying ETA this time, exactly when you said you're going to be here. Yeah. And again, Steve was exactly the same a couple of weeks ago. He was here exactly when he said he was going to be here. So even if you were born with a sense of organisation, you like things in a certain way, or it was a skill you developed as you went on and kind of looked up at older riders and how they were doing it. It doesn't matter if it was a skill or it was born with. You can learn it. You can decide. Yeah. You can say, do you know what? Next weekend, I'm going to set my alarm an hour early and I'm going to be there and then have everything laid out. You can decide to do that. Yeah. So there really is no excuse. And if you're one of those people who just, I slept in again or whatever, then you're probably not going to be at the top level, unfortunately. You can see those red flags really early on. And the likelihood of being an elite athlete at the top level and being successful is so small anyway. It's pretty much zero, especially when you look at like America with the NFL and things, the cuts they have, the chances of you being an NFL athlete are really slim. And even if you do make it, how long are you going to be a professional for? If you can't get that stuff that you can control in order, it's not going to work out for you, I don't think.
Yeah.